Hello, it's Tony again, here to another 2014 album review. I just did this, and this is my freaking third time doing a review of this because I kept having difficulties with stupid stuff. It's always a stupid mic. I'm sick of this, but I still want to do a review of this because it's a great album. Definitely a really good one of 2014 so far. It's Intervals: A Voice Within. Uh, Intervals is a progressive metal band who used to be instrumental, like just a four-piece instrumental band, three guitarists or two guitarists, one bassist, and a drummer. And now with this album, they have vocal work from I don't know the guy's name really, but I'll get to that soon. So basically, I started getting into intervals when they were an instrumental band, and I really liked their sound, their whole atmosphere, their vibe. I definitely thought that their music was very just uh, what's the word? Experimental. Had a lot of elements to it. Had a lot of beautiful moments, a lot of heavy moments. It was just definitely a great contrast of everything that I kind of loved about progressive rock and progressive metal in general, instrumental stuff. It was just definitely like a very interesting band to me, and I really enjoyed what they were going for. And then I found out that they were gonna have a vocalist come in, and I didn't know how I was gonna work out. I was very skeptic about it. I was just I didn't know how to feel about it. I was like, I don't know. I kind of like Intervals just as an instrumental band, just as what they're doing already. Uh, but still, I had an open mind, and I went into their first single that they released off this record called Ephemeral. Um, and I listened to it, and I still didn't feel anything. I was just like, it's okay. It's not Intervals. It doesn't seem like Intervals. It kind of seems dumbed down to what they used to be. Um, but now that I went back to it, now that the whole record is out, and I got a chance to listen to it in thoroughly, and give it some more time like to listen to it, uh, I fell in love with that song and basically this album in general. Uh, I now really agree that the vocalist is a great addition to this band. I don't know his name, like I said, but his vocals really remind me of something like the Classic Crime or something like that, like kind of like a band like that. But it's weird because even though the Classic Crime isn't like intervals at all, his voice still really fits with what's going on in the music, and that's another thing I love about this record is the music. I like the fact that even with the addition of the vocalist, the music is not dumbed down. It's very still like in your face. It's very beautiful, heavy. It still has elements of what they did as an instrumental band, and I feel like if they were still an instrumental band, I would still enjoy this and still really love it. I feel like it's still that innovative and still that interesting that I could listen to it without vocals and still love it. But like I said, the addition of vocals is definitely a great choice with this. I love his vocals with the band, and I'm definitely a fan of them together now. Even though live, if I ever see them, I feel like I would really like to hear their instrumental side too, because those had some awesome songs. But either way, their new sound is great too. Uh, the the audio is clear and just perfect, and everything you can hear everything perfectly, and everything just blends so well together. The sound is great, the tone is great, the vibe is great. Basically everything you would want with a progressive metal album, like a modern progressive metal album. Um, just the vocals fit so well now, in my opinion, with the really interesting and innovative instrumental work. The vocal work is just fantastic, and like I said, it doesn't seem dumbed down from the vocals. It kind of just seems more enhanced. Like there's so many standout moments. Like in the first track released as well, Ephemeral. Like I said, um, there's this really cool part like in the middle with like chugging after the chorus. It's kind of like a breakdown, and it brings back like the kind of like this solo from the beginning, but it's like it sounds so cool. It sounds really jumpy, and it really gets you pumped, and I really love it. And I like the fact that Intervals is kind of going on the side of a band that like doesn't really use harsh vocals, because I feel like a lot of the bands in the metal genre are good like that. Like even though Tesseract used to have harsh vocals, they kind of just went on the route of no harsh vocals with Ash, even though he can do them live because I saw them and they were just fantastic. Disperse is also a band that really doesn't really use harsh vocals that much, just kind of sings beautifully, and it all mixes so well. And it's really just these bands kind of focus on the whole beautiful side and the more musical and melodic side to progressive metal and just the genre in general, just rock. Great use of everything, great use of just everything. Everything works so well. It's so like harmonic, and it all just fits together so well. And I like the fact that it doesn't seem like I like the fact that the vocals complement the music and the music complements the vocals. I kind of just like how it all just fits so well. Like I said, it all just blends. It's definitely very interesting. And even though you wouldn't expect someone like the Classic Crime to like be in a band like Intervals, it definitely mixes, and it's definitely great. I really like this record. Um, it's definitely really good. Uh, Another one of my favorite parts is in the second track, which is Moment Marauder, which is actually a single, has a music video. The video is really cool. I think this is like one of my favorites off of the whole thing. There's this really cool part closer to the end where there's like this whole sequence, and it sounds so cool, like with the vocals and the guitar. It sounds so cool together, and it's very eerie, but it's very, very cool, and it's really fun to like sing to, listen to. This is really an enjoyable album, and I definitely really like this. So check out this stuff, check out their older stuff, see which one you like more. If you like them more instrumental, if you like them more with vocals, if you like them both ways, awesome, because that's like me. And yeah, so to just check out this band, check out their other works, check out their future works, and yeah. So thanks for watching. Goodbye.